What is going on, guys? JJ Richards here and welcome back to another YouTube video.
Yeah, we make 'em all
So today, guys, it is Saturday the 3rd of June. We have literally just finished 60 minutes on the bike. That is cardio session number 1 today. So at the moment we are smashing out 90 minutes of cardio a day. And why do we do it? Because we can and we love it. So I'm going to get a little bit deep this morning with you guys. Something that I'm talking about quite often at the moment is living your life to the fullest. Now everyone says that, but what does it actually mean? And so many people I find are stuck in this rut of living their lives Monday to Sunday, and all they're doing is counting down every single day until the weekend, because what that means is they can go out, they can eat shit food, they can go and drink their problems away. However, guys, all you're doing is temporarily trying to bridge that gap in your life because something is not bringing you happiness. So if that is you, guys, please do me one big favor. Evaluate what things in your life are not making you happy. It might be your relationships. It might be your social circle. It might be you have no goals or no kind of desire to achieve bigger and better things. It may be that you're unhappy in your job. If that is you, guys, make a huge decision today and change it. Stop living your life for the weekend. Stop wishing your life away and just live every single day like it is your last day on this planet, and make some big changes. I know it's scary, but stop living your life in fear. Just do it. Whoa! That was deep, wasn't it? Anyway, guys, I don't know where that came from. Might start doing some motivational speaking, or maybe not. Right, guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be giving you like a day in the life, an intake into eating, training, how we get absolutely super shredded whilst still doing work, family life, and all the other good stuff. But anyway, I've waffled on way too long, guys. I'm high on caffeine right now, and I'm just high on life because we fucking love this shit. Guys, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. Don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, why the hell not? Do it right now for me. Thank you very much. Let's go and get some breakfast. Right then, breakfast time. God, this is a bit weird, isn't it? Right then, guys, so it is time for breakfast. It's a little bit earlier than usual because it's literally 7:15, but Finley has got to be at his football tournament in like half an hour, so we're trying to get the meals in a little bit early today. Typically, when I'm dieting, I'll always try and like hold my fast for as long as I can, because then it just feels like the meals are closer together rather than spacing them out. But this is what we've got for breakfast, guys. It's exactly the same as we have every single day. Right there, we've got 50 grams of porridge oats with 50 grams of whey protein. So again, whenever I'm dieting, I always explain to people that my meal setup is always exactly the same. Same carbohydrate sources, same protein sources. The only things that actually differ is the amount. So for example, if I'm bulking, this might be 120 grams of oats rather than 50. Then I might also add some like fruits, jams, peanut butters, things like that, just to try and bump the calories up a little bit more. Whereas when obviously I'm dieting, all that good stuff comes out. So this is what we're having for breakfast. So we're gonna get this down me. Got to get the little guy ready. I'm not gonna lie, one of the highlights of my week is going to watch my son play football. And I always try and prioritize that, because for me, that kind of time invested in family and spending time creating memories and doing stuff is way more important than anything else. So I'm going to eat this breakfast, just going to jump on a quick TikTok live for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to go and watch my son enjoy a game of football. Are you excited, Finley? Yeah? It's just about woken up, aren't you? You going to score a goal today? Do some good tackling? Do some good passing? Yeah? No? Come on, let's go. Are we ready? Good morning, guys. Morning. Ooh, we've got a couple of eggs in there, can you see? Got me a bit of protein, guys, thank you. What was saying? Morning. Morning. You coming out? Don't jump. One down. What is going on, guys? So welcome to today's back session over at Falcon Fitness and Froome, by far the best gym around this area. So first movement that we started off with was a cable pull down, and I always start off with either a cable pull down or a dumbbell pullover just to really warm up, stretch out the lats, create that mind muscle connection, ready for the compound lifts. And today we did pull-ups. I think pull-ups are probably one of the most underused exercises that people use. And I find that for that thickness and that development on the lat, it's just the ability to be able to lift your body weight up and down is just impressive. So I find that a lot of people are married to machines, whereas I think that if you start adding in some pull-ups into your regime, you're going to see a big difference in terms of that lat development. Then once we've kind of fatigued the lats doing pull-ups, and what we've done is we've moved on to more of a cable isolation. And the idea of this is just to take the lats through the full range of motion. As you can see, it's a little bit more deliberate, a little bit more controlled. And this Watson kit is really good on terms of the cables, because you can really emphasize that stretch and squeeze, because they've got individual cables like you can see, rather than the typical lat pull down that will just have one cable. So you can work both lats at the same time. It just avoids any rotation through the hip. So here we have a good old-fashioned prime row, and as you can see, there's a chap behind me. We just jumped on together. This is a good thing about this gym, is that you can just train with people that you don't know, just jump on a set, push each other, spot each other, motivate each other. Just a really good vibe. But absolutely love this bit of kit. It's really good for targeting that lat development, especially within the lower lat as well. And as you can see, I was just kind of picking the same weight as the chap was using. And here is my son also. He came for a workout with me today. Look at that perfect form. Listen right now, here's the future Finley Richards, Mr. Olympia in 15 years, I promise you that. So here he was on, this is like a Cybex row machine, and I actually love this bit of kit. I find it just really helps connect and squeeze. So as you can see today, it was not like a compound day, it was more just like isolation lifts. Normally I'll do one rotation where I do deadlifts, bent over rows, and one isolation. Whereas today, it was just all about more volume, trying to target the lats and just trying to focus on that width of the lat. So here we are, got my number one fan here supporting me for all the reps. As you can see there, give me a little spot, but honestly, this is probably one of my favorite pieces of back equipment. And then to finish off, a good old fashioned dumbbell row. So we just did 2 sets on this, using a 50 kilo. Again, we just worked in that kind of 10 to 12 rep range, and that's what we focused on this whole session. Thank you for watching. That was a pretty epic session. I managed to get like a few little like progress pictures done afterwards as well. So in terms of what like my plans are, I haven't really explained what I'm doing at the moment fully. So I'm not prepping for any kind of show, but I am prepping. And this is something that I did last year that I thought worked really well. So at the moment, I am really pushing. So I'm doing about anywhere between 70 to 90 minutes of cardio a day. And on top of that, my carbs are around 100 or less per day. Protein's pretty high, fat's moderate, and I'm training 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, 1 off. So input's low, output's high, but energy is absolutely through the roof, and I feel absolutely amazing at the moment. And I found that this worked really well for me last year, if you followed like my last year's journey. So in the past, when I've picked a show, you find that like your life is solely orientated around a date and a countdown. But when you take that away and you alleviate that kind of pressure and stress, and you just go through the process, like my body is responding like it has never responded before, because stress is low, cortisol's low. My body is responding very well to everything that I do. Like, you know, my body weight was 95.8 this morning. So I've dropped like 2 kilos already this week, which is, you know, I normally don't lose that much weight in a week. So everything is just ticking over really nicely. So I'm going to keep going with this prep, and, you know, when I feel like I'm ready and when I look at a show, then I'll jump into one. That might be a week's notice, 2 weeks notice, who knows? But, you know, I'll keep you guys updated as I go along. And that's what I'm finding that works really well. And something that I always do when I'm on prep is every week I have a little cheeky off-plan meal. So it's just me and Finley this weekend because Lucy's working away. So it's really nice to kind of spend some time with him. And again, I don't think like one off-plan meal a week is going to hinder my progress, because you'll see, I'll show you in a minute what I'm going to eat when it comes here. I don't really eat junky processed foods anyway, so I keep it quite clean, but it just allows me to be sociable. If we want to go out as a family, we can, and it just helps me in terms of that balance of, keeping the family happy, still being a good dad, still being a good husband, at the same time, still being able to achieve my goals without any detriment. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So I'm super excited. I'm literally just waiting for the food to come, and what I'll do is I'll show you guys what we're about to have. Right guys, the food is here. We're having a mandate with my broski. So we're going to eat this and then we've got to get a shower, because tonight we're off to go and watch our good friend Michelle, because she is fighting tonight. So we're going to go and support her. But this is the off-plan meal, guys. Look at the absolute state of that. So we've got the old chicken gyros. Question, do you call it a gyros, a gyros, or a gyros? Comment down below. Let me know how you pronounce it. So we've got the old chicken gyros, some lamb, bit of pita, and some chips. So this is what I kind of consider quite a clean off-plan meal. So bit higher in calories. It's nice because we have a nice little brew. We've got a little drink, Diet Pepsi, because I'm not a bloody animal. Of course you can have a Diet Pepsi. So we're going to eat this now. We're going to thoroughly enjoy it, aren't we, son? Yeah? And then we'll catch up with these guys in a minute once we've eaten it. But look at that. I'm actually excited about this. Are you ready? Done some food porn? Beautiful.